Okay, let us pay homage to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So yesterday we talked about Sila. What is Sila? How should we protect Sila? And also some Bhantes, stories of some Bhantes, because of practicing Sila, how they could attain Magga, Phala and Nibbana. So Sila is very important in our lives. So after Sila Kathā, what is the next topic? So can you all say all the 6 topics, one after another? Up to Sagga Kathā was okay. After Sagga Kathā I cannot understand. Then directly I can understand Chatusatcha Kathā. So Dana Kathā, talk on generosity. Sila Kathā, talk on morality. Sagga Kathā, talk about heavenly destination. Kamanang Adinava Kathā, dangers of sensual pleasure or faults of sensual pleasure. Nekkhamma Anisamsa Kathā, the fruits of renunciation. Then Chatusatcha Kathā, the talk on 4 noble truths. So these are called Ānupubbī Kathā, or also we can say Desana Kamma, the order of giving Desana, the order of Desana, or gradual training, Ānupubbī Kathā. So in our last 2 days topic, we understood by Dana and Sila we can go to a good destination, heavenly destination known as the Deva realms, the heavenly realms. So, Danang Saggassa Sopanang Danang Patheyam Uttamam Danang Ujugatang Maggang Danang Mokhapadang Varang. Danang, when we give donation, what happens? Saggassa Sopanang, because of giving dana, which is pure dana. So you all know how to give pure dana, right? Without expecting anything from the receiver, without tainting your dana with akusala dhamma like lobha, dosa and moha. So if you can do the highest kind of dana, before giving, during giving and after giving, you have a very happy mind when you think about your dana. So what happens? Saggassa Sopanam. So that dana will make one stairway to heaven, a staircase which will take you up to heaven. So how up is the heaven? How up is the heaven? Okay, how down is the hell. How much? 15,000 yojana, right? So how up is the heaven? So your dana should make a staircase. How high should the staircase be? 42,000 yojana. From the human realm, if you go up 42,000 yojana, you will reach to the first heaven known as Chatu Maharajika, the heaven of 4 great kings. Danang Sagga Sopanang. So if we do dana, which is of highest quality, it will take us to the heavens. Danang Patheyam Uttamam. Okay, so dana can also become like a lunch box. When we are traveling, we take our lunch box with us, right? So that we don't have to be hungry. Similarly to that, in our journey of samsara, from life after life, Patheyam Uttamam, Uttamam, the highest kind of package of food is dana. So if you want to bring the highest quality of food with you for life after life, then what is that package? That package is known as dana. So, with dana we can get bhoga sampatti. You can be rich. We can have great wealth. We can be reborn as sons and daughters of rich people. Or we can be reborn as the sons and daughters of kings. We can be reborn as sons and daughters of wealthy businessmen. So that we don't have to worry about eating. We don't have to worry about working. We don't have to do anything because we have dana. Then danang ujugatang maggang dana mokha padang varang. So these 2 stanzas is usually, we should consider it as parami dana. So the above 2 stanza, we can understand it as punya dana, dana as a merit. But danang ujugatang maggang danang mokha padang varang. So this refers to parami dana. So whenever we do dana, I do not wish for heavenly life. I do not wish to become rich. I do not wish to be reborn as this or that. May my dana be a cause for attainment of nibbana. When you wish in that way, so this dana will become parami. So that kind of dana will danang ujugatang maggang. It will put you on the straight path. Straight path to nibbana. Because of doing dana in that way, maggang, ujugatang maggang. So there is a straight road which leads to nibbana, the 8-fold noble path. So because of doing dana in this way, parami dana, it will become a cause for us to, in life after life, to meet with good friends, to pay attentively when we are listening to the Dhamma, to have faith in order to practice meditation. All these things also can be supported by dana. Up to where? Danang mokha padang varang. Up to it can become a supporting cause, up to realization of nibbana. That is why when our Bodhisattva Sumedha started, when he got the definite prophecy from Dipankara Buddha, what is the first thing he did? Do you remember? He went to the forest and he started contemplating, with what practice can I become a Buddha? That is his contemplation. He started contemplating, what kind of practice will make my wish true? Although the Buddha have already given me the definite prophecy, but they need to find their own way. What kind of practice they should do in order to become a Buddha. So the first thing our Sumedha, ascetic Sumedhas contemplated was dana, That is the first parami he reflected. By doing habitual dana, It can be a supporting cause for attainment of Buddhahood. Dhanang mokha padang varang. It can take you to the foot of enlightenment. So it can be a very strong supporting cause if dana can become a parami dana. So if we have regular habit of doing dana, then as a result, beings can be reborn in Deva realms. So how many Deva realms are there? 6 Deva realms. Above the human realm, there is 6 Deva realms. Okay? So the first one is Chatu Maharajika. So there are the 4 great kings. The 4 great kings, Purathimena Dhataratho Dakhinena Virulakho Pachimena Virupakho Kuero Uttarang Disang Chattaro Te Maharaja Lokapala Yasasino. In this way. These are the 4 kings of this realm. So, in the east, in the west, in the north and in the south, it is ruled by 4 great kings, Who made them king and who put them in this direction is our Sagga, Why did Sagga put them in this way? Chattaro te Maharaja Lokapala Yasasino, They are of great fame. They have many other deities. They have great followers. And they are there to protect the world. Lokapala, So whatever happens in the human realms, whatever happens to the Devas, even to Asura, these are the great kings who are always keeping watch in our realm. So that's why the Sagga put them there, so that he can be free. He can be free for what? So that he can enjoy. He is the king of the heavens, so he can enjoy. Okay, you take this duty, you take this duty, then I am free. Like that. Long time ago, there was a man named Magha. Then this Magha, one day, he went to the marketplace, in the market. Then, he saw a little bit not so clean. So with his foot, he just cleaned around him, where he was standing. He just cleaned all the dust, all the dirt, and he stood there. He cleaned everything and he stood there. Then one person came. He saw that everybody are standing random place, but this Magha where he is standing is very clean, very nice. So this guy came and pushed him away, and he stood in that place. But Magha, he did not feel angry. What did he do? When he pushed him, then he again cleaned another place and he stand over there. Then another person came. He also saw the same way. He also pushed Magha and he stood in that place. Then Magha did not allow himself to have anger in his mind. He again cleaned another place and he stand over there. Then a third person came. Seeing the same thing, he pushed Magha again. After this, Magha realized, I clean a little bit and I'm standing in this place. Maybe what I am doing, everybody likes. So they want to come and stand where I am standing because of this cleanliness. I think this is kusala. At that time there is no Buddha Sasana. No one to teach us what is good, what is bad. Nowadays very easy. We have the Buddha's teaching. Many Bhantes give Dhamma talk, what is good, what is bad. But at that time there was no Buddha. So people did not know what is good, what is bad. But this Magha was quite wise. When this thing happened, instead of being angry, he thought, people want to come and stand in the place where I cleaned. So this must be kusala. I must be doing something good that is making other people happy. So from the next day, what he did, he take a broom and he started sweeping a big area in the market. So where people saw this clean area, everybody gathered there. When it's winter, he cut fire and he make firewood. Then everybody gathered around that fire. So he was being very happy doing this kind of thing, and he believed it is something good. It is kusala. Then, kusala, the meaning of kusala, right? Kusalang anavajja sukha vipaka lakhano. So, it is blameless and it has happiness as result. So Magga realized this. Because of his work, he felt happy, other felt happy. Sukha vipaka lakhano. Also, it was blameless, anavajja. He could understand it by himself. Then, when he started doing this, he thought, the roads are not even in the city. I will make the road even. So where there is holes, he put earth in the ground, he leveled the road. Where there are small trees, he made the road even. So he was doing this alone. Then someone came and asked him, "What are you doing, my friend?" Then Magga said, I am building the way to heaven. In this way he replied, I am making my way to heaven. Oh, if you are making your way to heaven, I also want to go there. Okay, friend, come. Heaven have a lot of place for good people. Come, join me. So, two people started doing this kind of work. Then other people saw. They also came and asked, "What are you doing?" "Oh, we are making the way to heaven." Then, "I also want to go to heaven." "Okay, join, in this way. Join. All together, then he have a big group of 33 people. They did a lot of social service, volunteer work in the city. Then, in this group of 33, there were, this Magga also had his 4 wives. Magga had 4 wives, not only one. Maybe in ancient time, in India, in Nepal, it is a custom to have many wives. Our grandfathers also, if we ask them, they have 2 wives, 3 wives, like that. It is a custom in Nepal. So this Magga also had 4 wives. Then the first, their name was Nanda, Chitta, Sudhamma and Suja. So this was the name of his 4 wives. Who is the youngest? Suja. So okay, Nanda, Chitta, Sudhamma and Suja. So whenever he did good work, his 3 wives used to follow him and help together. But Suja, she is the youngest, the most prettiest. And Magga also gave her a lot of attention. So because of that, what happened? She did not follow him. She did not do any kusala with him. She thought, my husband loved me so much. Whatever good did he do, I will automatically get benefit because he is my husband. In this way, Suja thought in that way, and she never participated in any work. At that time, they were building a big hall in the city. This group of 33 people, they were building a big hall. Then, when the hall was completed, there was no roof. So Sudhamma, she offered to make the roof. So this hall was named Sudhamma Hall, Then Sudhamma, when she offered the roof over there, Magga also saw, the surrounding does not look so nice. So he planted a tree, and under the tree, he arranged like a slab stone for people to sit and rest. In Nepal you can see many places, they have the tree around, there is stone slabs so that people can sit. Similar to that, we call chautara in Nepali. So he made that. Then Nanda, what did she think? Oh, many people come traveling, so this is like a resting hall, resting place. But they don't have anything to drink. I should make something to prepare for their water supply. So she dig a big hole, put water, so people could take shower, take bath, also can use for drinking. So she offered in this way. Then Chitta, she also think, oh, the surrounding does not look so beautiful yet. Let me arrange flowers. So she planted many flowers around this place, made a big garden of flowers. But Suja, she did not do anything. She just thought, oh, my husband is the leader. Whatever he do will come to me automatically. Time passed by, then there was one person who saw this kind of thing. Then he told, Magga, what are you doing? Oh, we are making our way to heaven. Then you are layperson, you have wives, you have family. What are you doing this volunteer work? It is useless. You should go to the river, to the forest, catch fish, kill beings, and you should sell meat and fish so that you can earn money properly. But Magga, he did not agree to him. I will not do that. That is not good thing. That is a bad thing to do. Then this person, out of jealousy, he went to the king. Then he said, this Magga is doing such and such. He is betraying, he lied to the king. Then when he lied to the king believed him easily. Then, okay, bring this group of 33 people. So the king punished them with death punishment. Now, okay, tell them to lie down in the ground. So they all sleep in the road, lie down. Then the king called a big elephant. Then the king asked, okay, elephant, run over them so that they will die. At that time, Magga, what did he say? My friends, don't be angry with the king or the person. Angry is not our Dhamma. Our Dhamma is loving kindness. You should radiate metta to all beings. Whatever they are, even they are hurting us, no matter what, please send metta. Then together with Magga, everyone started sending metta. Then this metta, because of the power of their metta, the elephant could not trample over them. So when this elephant did not trample, he returned back. Then the king thought, maybe this group of 33 have some magic. They can control beings. So the king called again, okay, let us kill them separately, not in the group. Maybe the elephants are a big group of people, so he did not want to run them over. So, okay, bring one person, lay down, cover with grass. Now ask the elephant to go over them again. But the Magga already taught them about metta, so they were just practicing metta. Then again, the second time also, the elephant did not trample over them. Then the king, very curious, called them. Then he said, what magic do you have? What do you think? What did you do to the elephant so that it did not hurt you? Then the king said, the Magga said, we don't do anything. We just want to help other beings. We are making our way to heaven. We are building our way to heaven. We don't want to hurt anyone. We don't want anyone to suffer. But the other person said wrongly about you. I am sorry. The king asked for forgiveness. The king thought, even an animal can know the purity of their heart. But me as a king, I could not understand them. So because of that, the king called these people and he rewarded them. He rewarded them a village. He rewarded them elephant and many more, money and everything. Then the whole life they just worked for benefit of others. Then after time passed by, Magga, he passed away. When he passed away, he was reborn as Sagga, our Sagga. That is his past life, the Sagga now. So he was reborn as Sagga. Then what happened? When he was reborn, he was not reborn alone, together with 33 of his friends. Everybody reborn in that heaven. That is why we call it Tawa Timsa. Trawa means 3. Timsa means 30. So Tawa Timsa become 33. So the heaven which was built by these 33 gods, so that is how that realm came into existence. Before that, they were Ashura, they were staying in that heaven. So when these 33 gods appeared there, they have more kusala, more punya. Then Sagga thought, maybe I should not allow these Ashura demons to stay together with me in my country. I should think of a way to drive them away, but they are also very powerful, So, they have one invitation, like when guests come to our house, okay, let's drink, no? When humans enjoy, what they do, they gather, maybe they make something and they drink alcohol. Similar to that, okay, they have alcohol prepared. But Sagga was very smart. He told these 33 people, you don't drink anything. But the Asuras, they just drank. They fake. Maybe they just touch the lip. They don't drink. But the other Asura, they drink, and everybody got unconscious. Then when they are unconscious, okay, throw them down. Then they throw them down. They move them down with their power. That is Tawa Timsa. So this is the top of Mount Sumeru. On the top of Mount Sumeru, there were Ashura in the beginning. But when these 33 people came, they intoxicated the Asuras and shipped them down to the base of Sumeru. So timely after time, these Asura want to come up, because that is their original place, right? So they want to go up and fight with these devas. They want to go up and fight with these devas so that they can get their own place back. So because of this reason, Sagga want one protection. So in the middle of Sumeru, he put these 4 great kings. That's how Chatumaharajika Devaram is in the middle. So when Ashura have to come up, they have to fight with these devas first. So if they cannot win this deva, they go down already. But anyway, if they can win these devas and they arrive to Tawa Timsa, Sagga. So the Tawa Timsa is around from the eastern gate of the city to the western gate of the city. So it is a big city, Tawa Timsa. From eastern gate to western gate is around 10,000 yojana. And you can say this Tawa Timsa is the city of gold. All the mansions, all the buildings are made out of gold, diamond, ruby, sapphire, pearls and emeralds. Whatever expensive metals you find in human realm, that is construction material over there. When people have gold, what did they do? Maybe even a small gold, they make jewelry, they put in the ear to show, right? In Tawa Timsa, the whole building is made out of gold. Like we make here with cement, right? Cement and rock. Oh, such beautiful kuti made out of rock. Even rock kuti, many people in human, they say is very beautiful. But if you go to Tawa Timsa, then everything is made out of gold, silver, those kind of very precious things, gems and jewels. So Sagga's mansion is called, Vijayanta. palace, 700 yojana high, many floors, many thousand rooms. One time Bhante Mahamoggallana, Sagga come to the Buddha. Then he listened to some Dhamma. Then he say one sadhu in human realm, two sadhu already back in his palace. Then after saying two sadhu, he is already enjoying with some Devi. Then Bhante Mahamoggallana came. Then he asked to Sagga, Sagga, the Buddha just gave you some Dhamma talk. Can you please tell me what did the Buddha give Dhamma talk to you? I want to know. Sagga forgot already what he learned. But he cannot say, I forgot to Bhante Moggallana. So what did he? Bhante, come to my palace. My palace, 700 yojana high. I have this many thousand rooms. He is avoiding the question. Bhante is asking one thing about the Dhamma, but Sagga said, I have this many rooms. In this room you can enjoy in this way. In that room you can enjoy in this way. Every room have different kind of enjoyment. Then Bhante Moggallana have to admonish Sagga. So that is the pleasure of Devaram. As a human, maybe tonight you listen to Dhamma talk. Maybe tomorrow breakfast time you see the food, maybe you forget the Dhamma. Or if sometime maybe up to 1 week you can remember the Dhamma, right? But after 1 week we will forget because the sensual pleasure not so high. So still we have some time to recollect the Dhamma in our mind. But in Devaram is not like that. When we reach Devaram, even he listened from the Buddha directly. When you reach Devaram, so many pleasure, you will forget. Instantly, you will forget. So these 33 devas, they build up this Tawatimsa realm. Big buildings, big mansions. Then after Sudhamma passed away, she also appeared there, right? Because of building the roof in that hall, she also have a big mansion with big hall, around 900 yojana. This hall is named Sudhamma Hall in Tawatimsa realm. And in this hall, many devas can sit. So every Uposatha day, they have Dhamma talk over there in this hall, in Sudhamma Hall. So they will have announcement. Then maybe some Brahmas, from Anagami Brahmas can come. They can give Dhamma talk. Or even maybe sometimes even Sagga can give. But usually Sagga is the manager. So he manage all the devas there. Then everybody listen to the Dhamma talk. Usually Brahmas come and give Dhamma talk. So if those devas who are not busy with enjoying sensual pleasure, every Uposatha day, then they will come to listen to Dhamma. Then after that, Nanda, she passed away. When as a human, she had built big ponds for people to drink water. So when she appeared in Tawatimsa, throughout the city there were many beautiful lakes. Many lakes and many water, fountains, water fountain, water lakes, those kind of things appear because of her merit. Then Chitta, what did she do? She make garden, So in Tawatimsa, there is Chitta Lavana. That is a garden because of Chitta's merit. The whole city have beautiful flowers, beautiful garden. Then Sagga also planted the tree and make something to sit, right? So because of that merit, there is Parichataka tree, a big tree, many yojana big tree. Then under that tree is Sagga's seat, Pandu Kambala Asan. This it is mentioned, 60 yojana, 50 yojana wide, 60 yojana long, like that. And it is like cloud. Cloud means very soft. So when Sagga wants to sit, he sinks into this cushion, like very soft cushion. So he sinks up to his leg is, cannot see. He sinks down, like floating in the clouds. Then when he have intention to get up, because it's so soft, maybe not so easy, right? But when he wants to get up, then the cushion lifts him up. So that is his seat, Sagga's seat. So maybe you have heard, right? In Jatakas, Sagga's seat got hot. They mention in that way, right? So Sagga knows what is wrong, what is happening. Actually, it is so soft, like he's flying. So if some bodhisattva have problem as a human, then the Sagga's seat will become like a little bit firm. Tension, will have tension. He's not comfortable sitting there. So he knows, I don't feel comfortable sitting here. What happened? Then with his divine eye, he checked what is wrong in human realm or in other place. So if a person with great merit have problem, then what happened? His seat, this Pandu Kambala Asana, will have tension. Also, they say it becomes hot, right? So, in Deva realm, there is no hot, no cold. The weather is always pleasant. The weather is perfect. That's why the ascetics of the past, maybe in India, in those places was very hot area. So maybe it's not convenient for them to attain jhana. Or if they have jhana, maybe cannot stay in jhana for a long time because of the weather. So they used to go to Tawatimsa. There is big park, many gardens, but no insect, no ants, no snakes, it's Deva realm. So no ants, no insect, no snakes, nothing. Very beautiful garden, only garden with good smell. So ascetics of the past, they used to go there and practice meditation. Yeah, those who have psychic power, who can fly and go there, they used to go there. Even one of the ascetic, when the Bodhisattva was born, he was meditating there. Then when the earth shook up to the Brahmaran, Devas started talking. Then when he noticed this, then he found out, Bodhisattva have been born. Then he came down to meet. Then we went to Suddhadana, King Suddhadana's palace, like that. So ascetic of the past have those who have psychic power, because human realm hot and cold, not convenient for their concentration. So they go there and meditate peacefully. One time even the Sagga have tension in his seat. Then he check, why, what is happening? Then he see, the Bodhisattva about to commit suicide. Our Bodhisattva about to kill himself. Then Sagga have to go and help our Bodhisattva. If something like that happen, then Sagga's seat will have tension. The seat which is very comfortable will not be comfortable. One time the Bodhisattva was a musician. He could play like guitar, lute very nicely, Then he was the best musician in his town, in his city. Then he had many students. Then one day, one student approached him. But this student did not want to learn from him. He want to overtake, and he want to overtake his teacher. He don't have good intention to learn. So many times he want to learn, but the Bodhisattva, he refused. He said, I will not take you as my student. You don't have the qualities of the student. But he wants to learn because he is the only great musician. So, the student went to Bodhisattva's mother. Auntie, are you okay? Please sit, please have water. Every day, auntie, I will massage you, like that. He started pampering Bodhisattva's mother. Then after a few more days, weeks passed by, then he said, I want to learn with your son, but he never accepts me. He is the enemy who is acting like a friend. So we should be careful. Maybe we have enemy who will say they are our friend, but they want to hurt us. So he was like that. The enemy, but acting like a friend. Then because of mother scolding Bodhisattva, And Bodhisattvas are the being who respect their family, respect their mother and father a lot. So he could not say no. So he took this student and he started teaching how to play, how to become a musician. Then years passed by, Bodhisattva taught everything he knew about music to this person. Then one day the king had invited, Bodhisattva to play, but Bodhisattva was old already and sick. So Bodhisattva said, okay, you go and play for the king. Then he went, he played very nicely. Then the gift he received from the king, he was not happy. He thought, if my teacher came, you would give him much more. But because of me, you did not give me a lot. Then the king wanted to please him, but he was so angry. He said, okay, I will prove I am better than my teacher. We will hold a competition. After 1 week, we should make one competition between me and my teacher. Who will play better? So the king announced this competition. Then when Bodhisattva listened to the news, he understood, see, he was never my student. He wanted to do this all this time so that he can be famous. He can be a great musician, because if he defeated Bodhisattva, then he is the most famous musician. Now Bodhisattva is already old. He cannot play, although they have the same skill, but he is old. So he cannot compete with a young person. So because of this, Bodhisattva very sad. Bodhisattvas are those people, they are working to become number one in the world, right? So whatever they do, they are always number one. If they are musician, they are number one. If they are bhikkhu, they are number one. If they are robber, they are also number one. Whatever they do, they are always number one, because that is the nature of Bodhisattva or people who is fulfilling parami to become Buddha. Whatever they do, they have to become number one. They have to be the best. But now Bodhisattva cannot be the best. He's old already. He was the best, but now he's old. He cannot be the best, so he is very sad. Then he thought, I think it is better to die than to lose with him. Then he went to the forest. Want to kill himself in the forest. But when he's about to kill himself, do suicide, he don't want to do. He feels so scared. Then he come back home again. The next day he went to forest again, want to kill himself. He cannot kill. Come back. So many times happen like this until the last day. Then the Sagga's seat become tension. Then when Sagga check what happened, someone with very great merit is about to kill himself. He is not happy. If person who have a very high merit, such as the Bodhisattva, if they are not happy, then it will give problem to Sagga. Then Sagga will come to help them. That is the merit of Bodhisattva. They are a great being who will become Buddha in the future. So those beings, if they are not happy, if they are sad, even Sagga and Devas will help them. Because of their compassion, because they are fulfilling parami, they are helping many beings, life after life, life after life. They don't care about their life, they always care about others. So if something wrong happened to them, Sagga will help him. That is the quality of Bodhisattva. So Sagga appear in front of Bodhisattva, and Sagga asks, what happened, my friend? Why are you sad? Then Bodhisattva explained, Then when he finished explaining, Sagga said, don't worry, now you are under my refuge. You come to my refuge, I will protect you. You don't have to worry, you just go and do the competition. Your student cannot win, you will win for sure. Then Bodhisattva is very happy now. He went next day to the competition. The king with many people came to listen to their music. Then Sagga came. He is flying in the sky. Only Bodhisattva can see the Sagga. Other beings, no one can see. Only Bodhisattva can see. Then, the Sagga told Bodhisattva, okay, break the string. So there is like 7 strings. In guitar you have 6 strings, but this one has 7 strings. So he started breaking one after another, the string. But because of Sagga's divine power, even he break the string, but the melody come very beautiful, very nice. But Devadatta cannot show this kind of skill. He can only play with proper instrument. Now Bodhisattva is playing with broken instrument, but still the melody is much more better than the future Devadatta. Then everybody started throwing stones and clay to to Devadatta. They think, you are very arrogant. You learned from your master and now you are challenging your own master. You run away from our city. Everybody started hitting stones. Then one stone hit his head. Then he died. He passed away. Then Bodhisattva, very happy, he returned back to his home. Then Sagga appeared to him. Then Sagga also because Sagga is also impressed by Bodhisattva's musical ability. So he invited Bodhisattva to go to Tawatimsa. So Bodhisattva was also happy. So he went to Tawatimsa. Then he saw many beautiful Devis. Then Sagga said, okay, please play for them. Then Bodhisattva said, I will only play for them in one condition. They should tell me because of what karma they can enjoy like this over here. He want to know the karma. And he played. So when he played, his music finished, one day we say, in the past I offer flower. In the past I practice sila. In the past I offer. But most of them, they arrived in Tawatimsa by donation. Most of them, they say, I offer this, I offer that, I offer to Bhikkhu, I offer to this person, I offer to Chetya, I offer to here, I offer to there. So, Danang Saggasa Sopanang Danang Patheya Muttamam. So dana, if we have habit of doing dana, then the destination will be heaven. It is building the stairway to heaven. That is dana. So in Chatu Maharajika, okay, that is, we also have other small rich deva and poor deva. Okay, deva like human, there are rich human, poor human. Similarly, there are rich deva and poor deva. There are many devas in the trees. There are many devas living in the earth. Many Bhumatta deva, Rukhatta deva, Akasatta deva, like that. The devas who live in trees, devas who live in sky, devas who live in the earth together with us here. So although we do not see them, those who have divine eye, they can see. Maybe in some tree have deva. Some poor deva, even in one tree, they only get one branch. Because maybe their kusala not strong. So although they become deva, in one tree, one branch, another deva, they have to share. So one time one Bhante want to build one kuti. So he went and he want to cut one tree. So this deva and her family stay in this tree. She and her children. Then she asked, Bhante, please don't do this. I don't have any home. Please don't cut. Bhante did not listen. He cut the tree. He cut the tree and he make a kuti for him. Then this Devi, she was so angry with this bhikkhu, she went to complain to the Buddha. Because of your disciple, they destroy my home. Because you don't have other place to stay. Like that. Some devas are like that. And then the Buddha, with his psychic power, he saw a suitable tree which was not occupied by any deva. So later, the Buddha said, okay, you go and stay there. So she also got a place to stay. Then the Buddha made the rule. Bhikkhus cannot cut trees and grass, living trees and living grass. So that is how the rule came to be. We plant so many trees, sala trees in the Lumbini area. That is also a very good kusala, because I don't know whether you have this intention when you are planting, but when I was planting, I have intention. Oh, may this be a home to Deva. It's like offering home to tree Devas. When we plant trees, when the tree become big, it can support place for one Deva or even many Devas. So that is why planting tree is very good karma. It's like offering home, not to humans, not to animals, but to the Devas. So whenever we are planting trees, if you have this wisdom, is also very good. So maybe after Vasa, if you go to plant trees, maybe you have this wisdom. Maybe many Devas can stay in the tree that I planted in this way. So in Chatu Maharajika, okay, those are tree Devas. So tree Devas' life in the text, it's very up and down, Some tree Devas, they can live very long. Like they can even live from one Buddha to another Buddha's time. Their lifespan very long. But some tree Devas, their lifespan not so long. So it depends on maybe the karma, their wish. But from Chatu Maharajika, then the lifespan is quite fixed. So Chatu Maharajika Deva, they live for 500 years, Deva years. So 50 years in human is 1 day in Chatu Maharajika. 50 years is 1 day, and they live 500 Deva years. Then Tavatimsa is around 1000 Deva year, and 100 year in human life will be 1 day in Tavatimsa. So for Devas in Tavatimsa, maybe Buddha's Parinibbana is how many days now? Not so much. Maybe not even 1 month. 100 year is equal to only 1 day. So for Tavatimsa Deva is 1000 Deva years. Then after Tavatimsa is Yama. So Yama Deva, they live for 2000 Deva years. Then 200 years in human life is 1 day as Yama Deva. Then Tusita. Tusita is 4000 Deva years. 400 years of human life is 1 day in Tusita. Then Nimmanarati is 8000 Deva years. 800 human years is equal to 1 day in Nimmanarati. Then Paranimitta Vasavati, where Mara stays. So Paranimitta Vasavati, Mara's realm, they have 16,000 Deva years, and 1600 year in human time is 1 day in those Deva realms. So compared to hell, it's very short. If we compare to lifespan in hell and lifespan in Deva lifespan is shorter than the hell lifespan. Because akusala is, if we see, we do a lot of akusala. More akusala than kusala, right? So because of that nature, if someone goes to lower realm, many akusala have condition to give result. And if we see past lives, we have done more akusala than we have done kusala. So when one being go down, all the akusala can give result because it is vipatti. So when there is vipatti, kusala cannot give result. Always akusala will give result. That's why when someone go down, they have to stay down for long time. This human and Deva and Brahma is like atithi tathavade. We are like guests in these realms because the amount of kusala and amount of akusala is greater than kusala. So this is how Tawatimsa realm came to be. But I still did not talk about one missing person. Suja. Nanda we know. After Nanda, Chitta also we know what happened to her. Sudhamma also we know. But Suja, she became a fish-eating bird. Have you seen the bird with long legs, with long beak? They eat fish, right? So Sagga, he know, okay, my first wife, second wife, third wife, they are here with me. Where is my fourth? My youngest wife, my most prettiest wife. He still have, maybe attachment to his younger wife. So he searched. Then he saw she is reborn as a bird because she did not do any kusala and she was very pampered by him. So she didn't do kusala. So naturally, because of akusala, she went to a bird who is eating fish. What did he do? He came. He talked with the bird in animal language. Then, where are you? I am the king of this realm. All my wives, all our friends are there, but you are only missing one. Then she also, I also want to join. Then Sagga said, okay, come, I will show you. Then, Sagga took this bird, take to Tawatimsa. Then in one pond, there are many lakes in Tawatimsa. So put this bird over there. Then he called Nanda, Chitta and Sudhamma. They are like beautiful Devi. And they come, oh, who is this bird? This is Suja. Oh, look, she's so beautiful. Look at her beak. Look at her legs. Look at her feather. She is so beautiful. They are joking with her. These three Devi are joking with this bird. Then this bird got angry. Then she said, take me back to where I go more. I don't want to stay with them. They are so beautiful. So now they are telling me I am beautiful. They are making joke of me. They are making fun of me. I don't want to stay here. Bring me down. Then okay, Sagga bring her down. Then Sagga asks, did you see how we are enjoying? Yes, it's very good. Then if you want to be reborn there or not? Then she said, yes. What can I do? Okay, you practice 5 precepts. So Sagga taught this bird 5 precepts. But she have to eat fish. Without eating fish, she cannot survive. So how did she took 5 precepts? She only tried to eat naturally dead fish. The fish who died naturally, they float in the river, right? So she only eat those fish who already died. She never killed. So one day Sagga wants to test his youngest ex-wife. Now we should say ex-wife. So he came and he transformed his body as a dead fish and he lie down in the bank of the river. Then she saw this fish. She thought maybe this is dead fish. So she took with the beak. And when she's about to swallow, he moved the tail. Then, oh, this fish is alive. So she spit out. She did not eat. I have to practice sila. If I go hungry, no problem, but I want to be reborn in Devaram. Because she already saw Devaram. So she want to go there. Then 2 or 3 times Sagga tested her in this way, but she passed the test. After there, she passed away. Then she was reborn as a human, as a human. Then there also Sagga came. Sagga came to test her. He brought maybe as cucumber many gems from Devaram, but look like cucumber. Then, okay, I am selling cucumber in the market. He is shouting in this way. Then many people came to buy, but he said, this cucumber you cannot buy with any amount of money. Those who practice 5 precepts can only get this cucumber. So this lady, from the bird life, she was a human, but she had the habit of taking 5 precepts. So she came and meet with Sagga now. I practice 5 precepts. So okay, you take this, and as long as you have this, you do not forget about your precepts. Then after that, she passed away. Then she was born as king of Asura's daughter. But because of her 5 precepts, although she was Asura's blood, but she was very beautiful, golden color, like a Devi. Then the king of Asura thought, no one is worthy of my daughter. No one can marry my daughter. So I will let my daughter search for her own partner. Swayamvara. We call Swayamvara. Swayamvara means, in ancient India and also in ancient Nepal, we have this tradition. The lady, if she is very pretty, she can choose her husband. So the father will announce. My daughter is ready for marriage. Whoever want to marry my daughter, please come. So there will be many people gathering. Maybe many handsome guys, even old people, young people, everybody who want to marry her will come. Then she have one garland of flower in her hand. Then she walks. Then whoever she wants to marry, she put the garland in their neck. Then that is the marriage. This is the custom, Swayamvara. So the Asura king also announced in this way. So many Asura, many beings, they come who want to marry her. Sagga also fine. Then he become like an old man, and he joined in this group. Then when she was walking with these flowers, she saw Sagga. She cannot recognize, but because of their past connection, she cannot hold herself. Because they have past connection, she put and many other Asura got angry. She chose this old person, very ugly and old person in this way. Then only after that, after the marriage finished, Sagga showed his real power. Then he grabbed her and he took her to Tawatimsa, telling, I am Sagga. And the Asura, the Sagga fooled us again, because he fooled them one time already. From Tawatimsa they come down. Now again he fooled them and he took his daughter. Then Sagga have 25 million wives. But still not enough. He went to Asura realm and married this one also. So out of these 25 million Devis, maybe 1.2 in his right side, 1.2 million, 12 million here, 12 million here, around 25. So he don't have any time to do this or do that, just enjoy. In Chatumarajika is 500, and one side will be 500, another side will be 500. So 1000. So one Deva, one Devi will have 1,000 attendants, they can enjoy. Sagga have 25 million. Then Suja, she become the chief queen of Sagga. Out of these 25 million, he made her his chief queen. Although they have so many, but it doesn't seem like there is any jealousy or something like that in Devaram. Because they are all there enjoying, they are happy, everybody is happy. Maybe in human, if one husband have 4 wives, maybe the wife fight. They cannot look at each other. But in Devaram, 25 million, they stay peacefully, harmoniously, enjoying. So that is maybe difference in human and Devaram. So I think we have enough time. Time finished, so we should continue. If you want to listen about Deva more, we can continue tomorrow. Otherwise, we can move another topic also, is okay. So up to our listener. Okay, sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Bhante, can you give a brief introduction of the story how Sagga becomes Sotapanna? Under which sutta preaching by Dhamma?
Sakkapanha Sutta. You can study Sakkapanha Sutta. It's very long sutta. There also you can listen to Deva music. You can know about Deva song. Panchasika, he composed a song. Panchasika composed a song for Surya Vachasa.
How about the love in there? How about the love in Deva by God?
They say, the sensual pleasure in Devaram is like 10,000 times more than human. So in many Jataka we can see when some Devi come and take our Bodhisattva, just by touching, just by the touch of the Deva, Bodhisattva become unconscious. Because so pleasant, the piti sukha arise in him so much, he starts shaking. When he starts shaking, then he unconscious. That is the touch of Deva. Just touching is so high. And they say 10,000 times more than human. So touch 10,000 times more. Piti sukha. Sight also same. Sound also same. Everything. All the 5 senses. The pleasure is 10,000 times more.
And then what's a proper way to practice Devatanusati? Because if we're practicing the wrong way, maybe we want to reborn.
This is not the way to practice Devatanusati. What I explained today is not the way. So Devatanusati, there is five conditions. Saddha, Sila, Sutta, Chaga, Panya. So when you are practicing Devatanusati, you should think Saddha. These Devas, Saddha is a quality which can make us reborn as a Deva. Because of Saddha, we can be reborn as a Deva. All the Devas now in the Deva realm, they have Saddha towards Karma and Karma result. Because of that Saddha, they did something good. They did Kusala. Because of Saddha, they are now enjoying as a Deva. So, Devatanusati means the qualities which make a Deva. So, you are not remembering any Deva. Devatanusati means you are remembering the qualities that make a Deva. So what are the qualities that make a Deva? Saddha, Sila, Sutta, Chaga, Panya. So these qualities you have to recollect again and again. Because of Saddha, they did good in their past. And they are now reborn as a Deva. So Saddha is such quality which can make us reborn as a Deva. So contemplating more like that, towards Saddha, towards Sila. Because of Sila, they are reborn as a Deva. They have this quality. So that is Devatanusati. Qualities of Deva. So what are the qualities of the Deva is Saddha, Sila, Sutta, Chaga, Panya. If we have these qualities, we can be reborn as a Deva. So that is how you should practice. If you want to know detail, you should study Vishuddhimagga.
Bhante, here's an online question. Dear Bhante, if a person has finished meditation course, would they have less lobha in this life?
If they can continue their meditation, if they can maintain their meditation, then of course their lobha will be, they can control their lobha, they can control their dosa, they can control their moha. But just by finishing the course, we cannot guarantee. Okay, finishing the course, you practice diligently. After you finish the course, you stop your meditation. If you do not attain Nibbana and you stop your meditation, then of course slowly akusala dhammas will become stronger. So just by finishing the course, but you should be able to maintain your concentration, maintain your wisdom. If you can maintain concentration and wisdom, then these dhammas will suppress your lobha, dosa and moha.
There's a king from Thailand. He wrote a book in ancient time called Tribhumikatha. In that is mentioned in the highest Deva realm, there are two kings. One is Mara, and another one is a good king. They never meet. So, but in our sutta, I never heard about the story about that good king in that realm.
Actually, Mara is not the king.
Oh.
Mara is like, like you can say like a rebel king. For example, now in Myanmar, two government, right?
Yes.
So one is government, another is the rebel. The army is the government, and people are trying to go against the army. So there are we can say two governments, right? Something like that. So the actual king of Vasavati is, Vasavati, there is the king. But Mara is like a rebel. So he also is very powerful. He also has his own followers, very big followers. So in his own community, in his own followers, he is like the king. But we cannot say he is the king of the whole realm. He is not the king of the whole realm. He is like the king of his own community. Okay, you can understand like that.
Thank you.
Like Chatu Maharajika, you can see 4 kings. Yeah, those are the kings, but they are under Sagga. Although they are king in their own place, but they also are under Sagga, like that. So you can understand something like that also.
Not the Kamma, they will both become Mara. And in the Mara realm, have Mara realm are Bhante.
Mara, that's Paranimitta Vasavati.
So that realm also have a lot of Mara? Or
No, only one Mara. Only one Mara.
only one? He stay on only him?
No. Though that realm have many devas. Mara have his many followers. Mara have his daughters, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Mara is like the boss, but he is like the rebel king. He is not the actual king of the whole realm.
So what Kamma he brought in there?
Kamma, I also don't know exactly what is the Kamma for Mara, but should be something very good. Should be something very good kusala, right?
He have wrong view, right?
Yeah, he have wrong view. But no one can become Mara without good karma, because it's Devaram. So should be something good karma.
Sure, because if normally if we only go to the hotel but have a very good karma, he just win and returning back.
Mm.
So,
Bhante, here's another question. Dear Sayadaw, can you teach us Visuddhimagga? Some of us have finished 9 chapters of Abhidhamma Tasanga by Pali, and now learning Panhavara of Patana by Pali from Burmese Bhikkhu. Dear Sayadaw.
Yeah, when Chatusatya Kathā we can. When I talk about Chatusatya Kathā, we will learn about the 7 purifications. Okay, so let us share merits to all devas, brahmas and hell beings. Idam me punyam asavakhaya vahang hotu. Idam me punyam nibbānassa pacayo hotu. Mama punyam bhagam sabba satanam bhajemi te sabbe me samam punya bhagam labhantu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.